Welcome. This is Master Prophet Noel teaching you Dates and Time Prophecy, The Power of Manifestations, Volume 1 and 2 CD set. In this course, you will learn to experience the higher level of prophecy that will amaze your clients and generate you the prophet wealth. We will continue with today's teaching, Dates and Time Prophecy, The Power of Manifestations, Volume 1 and 2 CD set. We'll be right back with today's teaching. One of the highest levels of prophecy begins when a prophet has the supernatural ability to give a dates and time prophecy to those he consults. This prophet has moved away from the low-level prophets that struggle to predict what the future holds. When a prophet can move at the level to speak forth a prophecy that will later manifest in the life of those they consult, amazement, joy will fill the soul of the receiver, and that prophet will begin to experience what I call kingdom wealth. Kingdom wealth is the manifestation you as a prophet will experience when you can perform the supernatural ability to give dates and time prophecies to those you consult. Those you consult will be compelled to bring you kingdom wealth the moment you can impact their lives with direct clarity to the decisions they need to make and positively affect the outcome they desire. When a prophet can speak forth dates and time prophecies to those they consult, the world of wealth, success, and happiness and blessings will appear to the prophet as a manifestation to the supernatural ability they can perform. Dates and time prophecy, the power of manifestations. Listen to this live testimony of a woman that made a $350 donation that confirms my dates and time prophecies I spoke into her life. Listen closely to this powerful testimony.
Praying and waiting on God to answer my prayers.
Yes.
And I did what you told me. I prayed and I kept praying until I got an answer. And I asked God, what is my life purpose here? Why am I here?
Yes.
And I got a dream, and it was like an angel whispered in my ear, said, the wiser you become, the longer I would extend your life. And I thought, I was like, what does that mean? And then I remember all throughout the dream, I kept saying the flower is Daisy. And I researched dreaming about Daisy, and it talked about becoming spiritually wiser and opening yourself up spiritually. And then it dawned on me, like, my life purpose here is to be a spiritual advisor, and the more knowledge I gain, the longer I'm going to be needed here. And I was like, wow, that was a very powerful message.
Wow.
And yes.
Wow.
That's why I said, wow.
That was
then
good.
last night, I had a dream that I was in a room with lots of people.
Yes.
And they were not talking, but I could hear their thoughts. And they were walking around with buckets and bowls of money, showing me that they want to give me offering for something that I can give them.
Wow. Go ahead.
And I thought to myself, prosperity is coming, abundance is around me. Wow. But I'm not done. And as I sat there and I observed the room and I watched the people, a little girl walked up to me. She gave me a letter. It was on bright yellow paper, so I thought to myself, this must be a very important message.
Yes.
And I read the letter. She said, this letter is from John. And I read the letter, and it said, John is with his girlfriend breaking up with her. Her and the mother will no longer be an issue in your relationship in about a month. And I was like, whoa.
Wow. Now, wait.
I'm not done. Hold on. And I flipped the paper over.
Yes.
There was a picture of John as a child and the little girl dressed in wedding attire, showing because of his African culture, they had been promised to each other.
Yes.
But the picture was ripped in half so that ties are going to be severed.
Wow.
And I got up this morning and I did my tarot card reading, and it showed me the mom leaving, going back home, feeling defeated because of magic, which is the ritual you are performing.
Wow.
Yes.
Now look at this, Tammy. You made a $350 and $300 gift. You made a $300 offering, $350 offering to help you with this relationship. And the first thing I told you when I first met you, Tammy, did I not tell you that magic will be the key to open wealth and opportunities in your life? Wasn't that the first thing I said to you?
Yes.
And when you
I
came...
remember you were telling me that people want to pay me for a gift that I have inside of me.
Yes.
And message came again showing that all these people had buckets of money that they want to give me.
Wow. And when you first came to me, you were reluctant, because when you came to me, you were really like a little bit sketchy. You were really reluctant. And I kept telling you, you have a goddess, you have a spirit that walks with you, that if you learn how to operate with her, she will bring you wealth. And I told you that men will come and they will bring you money. They'll buy you cars. They'll buy you houses. They'll do anything you want because you have a divine spirit that walks with you. I told you that you have the ability to look into the future where you're going to be able to help people and minister to people. Now, you made a donation for me to do a spiritual work, and it was all about this lover that came into your life. What I did, Tammy, I use certain spirits, and the reason why I ask people to make a love donation for a certain amount is because I'm not going to consult a spirit that is so powerful unless people make it worth my while. You still with me?
Yes.
And I put her name, and this is the reason why I told you, send me a picture of this lover, and you sent me a picture of him and the mother. Is that correct?
Yes.
I printed it out off the computer and I put it on my altar. For the last couple of days and weeks, I've been praying to one spirit, and I'm going to give you her name. Her name is Santa Muerta. She's called the Saint of Death. And what this spirit will begin to do, she does personally for me, she begins to cause miracles to happen in people's lives. And I've been using this saint because this is a powerful saint that gives me the manifestations. When I began to pray to her, she kept telling me, tell Tammy that she's going to notice all these changes. And that's the first thing I said, Tammy, you're going to see changes begin to appear. And you're telling me that you began to have these dreams, that you saw that he was going to break up with a lover. You began to have all this stuff that people will bring you buckets of money. You started manifesting that, and you started experiencing that, Tammy? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow, that's powerful. And the thing is that, Tammy, is that you have to understand, and I want to teach you, and you look at the lotus, and it comes down through the wisdom. The reason why I'm appeared in your life is because I'm a mentor, and I noticed that the only thing that will take you to the next level is secrets, Tammy. It really is. And when you look at me, I want you to look at one thing, Tammy, and I want you to state it with this in your soul, that I'm going to be probably one of the main individuals that's willing to tell you the secret. You see, people operate in black magic, they operate in all these spiritual powers, but they won't say anything. They're not going to teach you. And one of the things that I told you, Tammy, that when you come close to me, I'm going to show you all my secrets. And the reason why I'm compelled to show it to you is because you are going to be a spiritual movement. You're going to bring forth. And I told you that there are going to be people that are going to come to you, that are going to follow you. You're going to prophesy over them. You're going to lay hands on them. And they're going to bring you money. And let me make it very clear, Tammy. I got a course called Prophe-cy, Your Ticket to Wealth. These people make money doing this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they make a lot of money. I know individuals, Tammy, I know of this Puerto Rican man from Puerto Rico that every time they consult him, they have to give him about $15,000 to $20,000. And people say, but Master Prophet, the average person doesn't have $20,000. I know him personally, and he's pretty much booked throughout the whole month, Tammy. Every single month, he always has to go to a certain part of the world, and they give him good money. And he lives comfortable. He lives blessed. And he's not the only person. There's so many examples. So what I'm trying to explain to you, Tammy, is that the reason why you saw that flower is because the wisdom is going to take you to the next level. And one of the biggest sacrifices that I told you, and I want you to keep this word in your spirit, is now that the spirits, the deities, and the angels have chosen you, you have to be willing to pay the price. And a lot of people, what happens is, when godly angels choose them, they begin to be fearful of what the price they got to pay, and they miss the calling, they miss their purpose in life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And one of the greatest things that I learned, Tammy, and I want to give to you in the beginning, is that when I came into ministry, the angels began to deal with me to teach about secret things. And I kept looking at people around me, and they said, Master Prophet, I don't want those secret things. And I kept telling them, I don't care if you don't want them. They are requiring me to teach on this stuff. People would call my ministry and say, Master Prophet, I'm a preacher of this church and I don't want you teaching. And I don't say, I don't care what you want. I'm going to teach what God gave me. And what happened, Tammy, is that when I began to teach about Enter the Secret Temple, about these powerful courses about purification, moving with spirits, moving with deities, look what happened to me that I couldn't figure out. You ready? You still there, Tammy?
Yes, I'm here.
Look what happened to me that I couldn't figure out. Once I showed the universe that I was willing to pay the price, what the universe did was bring me so many powerful men that I can't give their names, Tammy, because they made contracts with me that I keep their names secrets. But I'm talking about church apostles, bishops, deacons. I got so many powerful men that if I were to say their name, people would know they are. They come to me secretly. I teach them magic. I teach them sorcery. I teach them divination. I teach them how to move at all levels. And they take it right to their church. And they begin to build incredible wealth. And these men of God send me $10,000 donations, 15. They do a lot of things for me, but they require that I do not give their name. So this is what the result of what happened when I begin to pay the price. And what I ask you, Tammy, learn this secret. You ready?
Yeah.
The greatest secret that I can give you, Tammy, is real simple, that is right in your face and you probably never seen it. Is the example of Simon, is Simon the sorcerer. When you read in the New Testament, the Bible says that there was a man who walked in at the time. His name was Simon the sorcerer, who amazed the people. The Bible says that he used sorcery. If you read the content of Simon the sorcerer, people thought that he was from God, that he was a man of God. And for years, he amazed the people. Now let me teach you a secret of Simon the sorcerer. And people don't even mention his name, but I have to mention his name. When Simon the sorcerer walked through the Bible times of Jesus, people treated him like God. They gave him wealth. They gave him anything. Read the history on this guy. This guy's powerful. The Bible makes it very clear that the people believed that he was from God, that he was powerful. He did miracles. He did healing. He was one of the most powerful men that walked on the scene before Jesus came into the picture. Now, when he ran into Peter Simon, one of Jesus' disciples, he saw him laying hands on him and transferring the gifts of the Holy Spirit to a person. Simon Peter, the sorcerer, came and said, hey, give me that power. And the Bible says that he offered Peter money to give him power. Now, this is what the Christians get religious, and this is when they get mad. Peter turned around and says, for your money, I will never give you this power. For your money is wicked. And they missed the meaning that God really wanted to intend. And what the meaning is this, Tammy, is real simple. Simon the sorcerer was so powerful and so great and was elected as God's powerful man. And read history. People believed that he gained wealth. He did everything because he used his wealth to gain powers. So one of the secrets that I want to give you, Tammy, is use your money. Money is a tangible item that if you can give to a mentor and bless him, he will reveal his secrets. He'll save you years of your time of trying to figure out what spirit to pray for. He'll save you years of time because he will reveal all the years that he's taken to understand that secret. And I want to give you that as a gift, Tammy, because if you understand the principle of Simon the sorcerer, you will move at all levels of spiritual powers. And this is one thing that a lot of people cannot understand. And that's why I always say, pay the price. If I have to give $100 to a man or $500 to a man, and he teaches me how to perform miracles, that 500 is going to make me several hundreds of thousands throughout my lifetime. People don't understand what's the price of power. Tammy, let me make it clear. You come to my ministry and you give me a $500 offering. I teach you a secret. For the rest of your life, you're going to operate in that secret, and it should make you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Are you with me?
Yes.
Because people are going to come to you and say, Tammy, here's $2,000. Tammy, I have people give me $10,000, $2,000, $5,000, $100, $75, $25,000, $22,000. They come from all over the world, and they'll throw stuff on the table and bless you. And if you understand that you can walk with this for the rest of your life, then you'll understand the concept I'm teaching you about Simon the sorcerer. I truly believe that the greatest example in the New Testament was Simon the sorcerer, because he was using his money to gain powers. He knew that other people knew how to do black magic and witchcraft and voodoo and deal with the Holy Spirit and all those levels. He didn't have the years to learn all that stuff, but if you can just train a person and teach them your secret, they can manifest the same ability. And to prove it is real simple. When you look in the New Testament, Tammy, you look at the disciples walking with Jesus. The Bible says that one of the disciples turned around and said, Jesus, that man right there is casting spirits out, and he's using your name. Do you remember that? Now,
I don't really read the Bible.
Okay, so let me rephrase that. The disciples saw a person casting out spirits using the name of Jesus, and the disciple turned around and said, well, he's not a part of us. He's nothing with us. Jesus turned around and said, leave that man alone. So what I'm trying to explain to you, that man had to learn that secret from somebody where he was able to manifest the ability. And let me leave it right here and I'll put it to a close. Tammy, the moment you begin to move at higher levels of spiritual powers, people will bring you wealth, because wealth is locked in your ability to demonstrate power. Why do you think that the highest paying person in ministry is Benny Hinn? It's because he has the ability to make people fall. Let me see you do that. Let me see you make people fall. Let me see you make it consistent. People say, Master Prophet, they're using trickery. They can say all that stuff, Tammy. They can say all that stuff, Tammy, but what they don't understand is they can't perform that miracle, and because you got power, people will bring you wealth. You get what I'm saying?